Under the influence of marijuana, does it really impair your driving? Well, 10 News found a San Diego attorney is winning cases claiming California DUI laws should not be applied to marijuana usage. New at 6, 10 News reporter Sharice Yu reveals he's using federal studies to make his case.
How many have assumed that pot, like alcohol, affects the ability to safely operate a vehicle, but one attorney says 2 federal studies don't support that.
Marijuana. It's a drug Rudy Reyes has used for years. 70% of his body was burned in the Cedar fires.
I constantly have pain.
He's gotten behind the wheel with pot in his system. He says he's been pulled over dozens of times.
It had nothing to do with you swerving or running a red or anything that's...
The worst one I have yet to have, which is a traffic violation, we'll call it, is not having my little cell phone thingy on me.
DUI attorney Cole Casey represents drivers like Reyes. Casey says while the California Department of Justice has found that marijuana impairs driving, U.S. Department of Transportation studies contradict this.
There are 2 federal studies that have come to that conclusion that although marijuana can impact someone's short-term memory, when somebody is concentrating on the task of driving, that really there was no measurable impact.
Another study by the DOT shows that researchers found that, quote, it appears not possible to conclude anything about a driver's impairment on the basis of his or her plasma concentrations of THC. Casey says the big problem is that THC, the active ingredient found in pot, stays in the body for up to 30 days.
It's very difficult to pinpoint, yes, somebody has ingested marijuana, but are they quote-unquote impaired?
While opponents say marijuana damages brain cells and respiratory systems, Reyes says other legal drugs are much worse.
Marijuana, as it is not where people are having most of their driving problems. Most of them are alcohol.
Right now in California, you can be arrested for driving under the influence while on any medication. It depends on how much you take and whether it impairs your driving. Sharice Yu, 10 News.